and welcome to Preschool Storytime. My name is Kaitlyn. I'm a librarian at the Queen Creek Library, and I'm so glad you're joining me today for Preschool Storytime. Preschool Storytime is for ages 3 to 6, but anyone is welcome to watch if you want to. The more the merrier. Today's story time is all about kittens! I'm so excited! I love kittens! I'm sure you know this, but a kitten is what you call a baby cat. So, we're gonna learn all about baby cats today. But first, we have to sing hello. For my favorite hello song, we use our voices as well as our hands. We're gonna use some American Sign Language while we sing. So first, let's learn the sign language. This is how you say hello. 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 Good. Next, we're gonna learn the word friends. We need 2 fingers on each hand. We're gonna put them together like this and like this. Flip it around and around. That means friends. This next word is really easy. It's the word time. You just point to your watch. Or if you don't have a watch, just point to your wrist where your watch would go. Perfect. And the last word is say. Take 1 finger, point to your mouth, and do this. It's like the words are coming out of your mouth. This is say. So we've got hello, friends, time, and say. And we put it together in the song just like this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Can you try that with me this time? Ready? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Good job. Now it's time to see what's in the mystery box. Mystery box. What's inside the mystery box? Mystery box. Mystery box. What's inside the mystery box? At my story times, I always put something in the mystery box and let you guess what it is. So, today's object in the mystery box is, sounds like it's something light that can shake around. It's something you use at home every day, hopefully twice a day, maybe more. It's long and thin. It's something you can hold in your hand. It's something you use to clean your teeth. What do you think it is? If you said toothbrush, you're right. The mystery box had a toothbrush. Wait a second. I thought today's story time was about kittens. Why do I have a toothbrush in the mystery box? That's a good question. I want you to think about that question and see if you figure it out as the story time goes on. I bet you will. Now it's time for my first story. It's called Kitten's First Full Moon, and it was written by Kevin Hinks, and this picture book won the Caldecott Medal. That's a really big deal. Here we go. Kitten's First Full Moon. It was Kitten's first full moon. When she saw it, she thought, there's a little bowl of milk in the sky, and she wanted it. Isn't that funny? She thought the moon was a big bowl of milk in the sky for her. So she closed her eyes and stretched her neck and opened her mouth and licked. But Kitten only ended up with a bug on her tongue. Ugh, poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk, just waiting. So she pulled herself together, wiggled her bottom, and sprang from the top step of the porch. But Kitten only tumbled bumping her little nose and banging her ear and pinching her tail. Poor kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she chased it down the sidewalk, through the garden, past the field and by the pond. But the kitten never seemed to get any closer. Poor kitten. Have you ever seen that? You think you're going toward the moon and you try to get closer to it, but no matter how close you get, it still seems like it's so far away. Still, there was the little bowl of milk just waiting. So she ran to the tallest tree she could find. She climbed and climbed and climbed to the very top. But Kitten still couldn't reach the bowl of milk. And now she was scared because she was up so high. Poor kitten, what could she do? Then in the pond, Kitten saw another bowl of milk, and it was bigger. What a night! Do you know what that was? What the bowl of milk in the pond was? It was the reflection of the moon. The water shows its reflection just like a mirror. Pages are stuck. So she raced down the tree, raced through the grass, and raced to the edge of the pond. She leaped with all of her might. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? She got wet! Poor kitten! She was wet and sad and tired and hungry. So she went back home. There she goes, back to her front porch. And there was a great big bowl of milk on the porch. Just waiting for her. Lucky kitten. So she didn't get to the moon, but she still got her bowl of milk. The end. I love that story. Now we're gonna sing a song about being a kitten, and it goes like this. I'm a little kitty cat, nice and sweet. Here are my whiskers, here are my feet. When I go out hunting, mice beware, or you might just get a scare. And you can be really scary on the word scare if you want to. Will you try it with me? Let's go. I'm a little kitty cat, nice and sweet. Here are my whiskers, here are my feet. When I go out hunting, mice beware, or you might just get a scare. Good job. So scary. I love it. Now let's do a little stretch. We're gonna do a stretching song called Open Shut Them. You probably know that song, but I do it a little bit different. I like to do a wacky open shut them. So follow me and see if you can do what I do. Ready? Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them. Open, shut them. Put them on your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, creep them, creep them, creep them right up to your chin, chin, chin. Open up your little mouth, but do not put them in. Good job. Here's a quick early literacy tip for the grown-ups. I'm sure you already know that children love singing. And a great way to encourage not only reading, but also singing is by reading stories that can also be sung. These can include nursery rhymes, books that promote singing, or books that can be sung to a specific tune. My next book is a great example of this. It's called 3 Little Kittens. This is a story you probably know, so if you want to sing it with me, that's great. Here we go. 3 little kittens, they lost their mittens and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, we sadly fear our mittens we have lost. What? Lost your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then you shall have no pie. The kittens go meow, 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 meow. Poor kittens. The 3 little kittens, they found their mittens and they began to cry. Oh, mother dear, see here, our mittens we have found. What found? Your mittens, you good little kittens? Then you shall have some pie. And the kittens go purr, purr, purr. They're so happy. The 3 little kittens put on their mittens and soon ate up the pie. Uh-oh, what happens when you eat pie with your mittens on? What happens to the mittens? Oh, mother dear, we greatly fear our mittens we have soiled. Oh, they got their mittens dirty. What? Soiled your mittens, you naughty kittens? Then they began to sigh. Meow, meow, meow. Poor kittens. Well, the 3 little kittens, they washed their mittens and hung them out to dry. Oh, mother dear, look here, our mittens we have washed. What? Washed your mittens, you darling kittens? But hush, I smell a rat close by. Yes, we smell a rat close by. Let's get ready to pounce. Meow, meow, meow. Good job. And as you can see, if you check this book out from the library, it comes with a CD with the song on it. So you can read and sing along with the CD if you don't want to sing by yourself. Now it's time for one of my favorite games. As you can see, I have some balls of yarn on my board. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls of yarn. I bet Super Kitty would love to have these 5 balls of yarn, but they're for us today. Behind one of these balls of yarn is a little cat. Good, we're gonna use more American Sign Language for this game. So you know how to say little cat, like you're doing the whiskers. And what is a little cat? A kitten, that's right, we're looking for a kitten. Why don't we start with the red ball of yarn? This is how you say red, red, very good. Watch me and see if you can do what I do. Little cat, where do you hide? Are you behind the red yarn? Let's peek inside. Nope, no kitten behind the red yarn. Let's try the blue yarn. This is the word blue. Ready? Little cat, where do you hide? Are you behind the blue yarn? Let's peek inside. Nope, no kitten there either. Oh dear. Why don't we try the green yarn? Pinch your fingers like this. The green yarn. Here we go. Little cat, where do you hide? Are you behind the green yarn? Let's peek inside. Nope, no kitten there either. Well, we have 2 more choices. Let's try the orange yarn. Ready? Little cat, where do you hide? Are you behind the orange yarn? Let's peek inside. No, no Well, we only have one more choice, so let's try the white yarn. Ready? Little cat, where do you hide? Are you behind the white yarn? Let's peek inside. Yes, we found our kitten. There he is. You found him. Good job. Okay, now it's time for our last book, and this one is called Kitten Ladies, Big Book of Little Kittens. This book is actually a non-fiction book. Do you know what that means? In the library, we have fiction books and non-fiction books. Fiction books means it's a story that someone made up. So like our Kitten's First Full Moon. That was a story that was made up by the author, Kevin Hinks. He used his imagination and he made up the story. So it's a fiction book. Well, this book is a non-fiction book, and that means it has true things in it. It's a book full of facts. It really happened. It's true information. So we're going to read a book of true information, or a non-fiction book. And it's actually kind of a long book, so I'm not going to read every single word or every single page. But if you want to read the entire book, you can check it out from the library. We have a few different copies. You can put it on hold and get it during curbside checkout. Here we go. She says, "Hi, my name is Hannah, and I am an animal advocate and kitten rescuer. My life is dedicated to protecting the tiniest and most vulnerable felines." That's a fancy way to say cats. "Baby kittens. Over the years, I've saved hundreds of little kittens' lives." Isn't that amazing? She saved hundreds of kittens. Here's some of her kittens. Look how cute they are. And there's another one. They're so tiny. She says, "I know what you're thinking. Does that mean you have hundreds of cats?" No way! The kittens I rescue are all foster kittens. When you foster a kitten, that means you give them a temporary home. So you only have them in your home for a short period of time. And then once the kittens are healthy enough and old enough, they go to a permanent home with a loving adopter. And then my house is empty so I can save more kittens. It's like a revolving door of tiny tigers. That's pretty cute. So she's a kitten foster parent, which means that she only cares for them until they're healthy enough to be adopted, which means they go to someone's home to live forever. So if you have any cats at home, hopefully you adopted them and they're gonna be living in your home for the rest of their lives. Here's a couple more of her kittens. That's when she got the kitten. He was teeny, teeny, tiny. And that's him when he was ready to go to his forever home. Look how big he got. Oh, look at this one with the hat and the bow tie. And this one right here going roar. Most of the time, I rescue orphan kittens. That means they've been separated from their mothers. Since kittens rely completely on their mothers for warmth, food, and protection, if they are found all alone, they need special help from humans. When kittens don't have a mama, foster parents like me step in and provide the care they need. I rescue kittens from some of the most unexpected places. I've found kittens underneath houses, on the side of highways, and even in compost bins and trash cans. Some of them are only hours old. This kitten is named Pigeon, and Hannah found Pigeon under a dumpster. She found Boomba in a window well. This one's name is Teeny Weeny, and she found her in a bush. And this is Teeny Weenie's mom, Bun, and she's a community cat. What's a community cat? Let's find out. The one thing that all these kittens have in common is that they almost always come from outside, where they're born to community cats who roam freely in the neighborhood. So if you see a cat that lives outside, maybe doesn't belong to any humans and just likes to live their life roaming around outside freely, that's called a community cat. Look at this guy. This is a kitten named Tidbit, and this is how little he was when she first got him, and then he grew a little bit, and now look at him, he's a big old cat. What an incredible transformation. But it's not magic. Tidbit just needed love and hands-on care to help him grow. newborn kittens aren't just tiny, they're also totally defenseless. They're born with their eyes closed and their ears folded. See how their little ears are folded down and their eyes are closed? And they need lots and lots of help. Here's the newborn kitten. They've got little folded ears, closed eyes, cute little nose. Look at the tummy, little toes, and they've got teeny tiny little claws. Somewhere between 8 to 12 days old, they start to open their eyes. See, his eyes are starting to peek open here, and then they're fully open in this picture. Look at these kittens. They're so cozy. Kittens cannot regulate their own body temperature, so they need help staying warm when they don't have a mom to cuddle them. So that's why you need to snuggle them in blankets. You might put them on a heating pad that's providing gentle heat. And if kittens are cozy, they might start purring. Young orphan kittens less than 4 or 5 weeks old have to drink from a bottle. And they have a huge appetite. They can eat every few hours from 6 to 12 times a day, even in the middle of the night. And sometimes when they're happy and they drink from their bottle, they'll wiggle their little ears. Kittens actually don't drink milk from cows like some humans do. They need to drink a milk substitute, a special formula that's made just for kittens that has all the nutrients that they need to grow into big, strong cats. So if you find a little kitten outside, it's not a good idea to give them cow's milk. They need a special kitten formula. Look what's happening here! What do you see? Do you remember the toothbrush in my mystery box? This is where the toothbrush comes in. Believe it or not, kittens are very clean animals and they need to learn how to groom themselves. So Hannah brushes the kittens with a soft toothbrush, which reminds them of their mother's tongue, and it helps them learn how to lick themselves and stay squeaky clean. So these kittens are getting some grooming from a toothbrush. Of course, kittens need to nap. Have you heard of a cat nap? Well, this is a kitten nap. These little babies can sleep up to 22 hours a day. Do you know how many hours are in a day? It's 24. So if they're sleeping 22 out of 24 hours, they're only awake for 2 hours a day when they're tiny babies. Here we can see another kitten growing from a newborn to a 1-pound baby to a 2-pound baby. It's important to make sure our kittens are healthy. So when they're growing up, if there's anything wrong with them, they need to go see a special animal doctor called a veterinarian or a vet. Here's a picture of a kitten at the vet getting a checkup to make sure she's healthy. Once they're healthy and at least 8 weeks old, the kittens are ready to say hello to their future family and their forever home, where they'll stay for the rest of their lives. This kitten says, "Thanks for saving us." People who are looking for a new companion or two can apply to adopt kittens just like these through their local animal shelter or rescue group. If they're a good fit and are ready for the responsibility of caring for a pet, that's very important. They can meet the kittens and bring them home. It's so exciting to help kittens find their perfect match. Hannah says, "When it's time to say goodbye to my foster kittens, I have a lot of different emotions. I might feel a little sad to part ways, but mostly I feel very proud of them for graduating from foster care. Fostering helps kittens go from tiny and helpless to big and strong. By giving just a few weeks of time to helping them grow, anyone can make a big difference for little kittens. After the kittens get adopted, I feel so happy knowing that I saved their lives." Look, she's so happy that these kittens are ready to go to their forever homes. And she says, "My home isn't empty for long because there were always more kittens waiting to be saved." Look at all those cute kittens that she saved. And look at this. More kittens! That's so exciting. They're so cute. So I recommend checking out this super cute book full of kittens and learning all about how to care for them. Here's something you might be able to try at home. If you don't have real kittens in your home, you can practice on toy kittens. If you have a little toy cat, with your parents' permission, of course, you can take a clean toothbrush, one that has not been in your mouth, And practice grooming them. Just give them a gentle brush with your toothbrush on their head, their ears, their back, their tail. Just avoid the face. You don't want to brush on their face. You can practice snuggling them in a little blanket, making what I like to call a burrito, and snuggling them to keep them warm and safe, and feeding them from a bottle. It's important to let them lie down on their tummies and feed them like this. Very good. All these things are really important things to know if you ever find yourself taking care of kittens. All right, we have come to the end of our kitten story time, so it's time for our goodbye song. The goodbye song is just like the hello song. The only difference is that instead of saying hello, we're gonna say goodbye. Can you try that? Goodbye. All the other words are the same. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Have a great day, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.